I went over to the apartment, but then I came here.
Is it over? Is Jamie out?
No, it's not over yet.
Does Rachel know you're in town?
No. In fact, I've been riding around, trying to decide what to tell her.
Maybe you should tell her the truth.
I don't know, Mitch. She was so distraught when I told her that Jamie was kidnapped. I'm afraid of what her reaction might be when she knows that he's still in danger.
She's going to have to know sometime.
I suppose you're right.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I'm just tired and worried.
You did deliver the ransom money, didn't you?
Yes.
And they didn't release Jamie?
No, there were complications.
What kind of complications?
They want more money.
How much?
Another 100,000.
Are you going to pay them?
I don't think I have a choice.
Do you have any problem getting that kind of cash together in time?
I hope not.
And they said that they would release Jamie when you deliver it?
Yes. It's what they said. But I don't have any guarantee of that.
Mac? Jamie? Where are you? Mac? Jamie? Where are you?
Mrs. Cory?
Yes?
Mrs. Rachel Cory.
Yes, what is it?
Come with me, please.
Where are we going?
We found these men shot to death. We need a positive identification on them. You recognize this man?
Oh, Mac, that's my husband.
You recognize this man?
Oh, Jamie. Oh, no. Not you. Not you, too. Jamie.
Rachel, are you all right?
What?
Are you all right? You looked like you were
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just tired. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you. You didn't sleep again, did you?
No. I don't think I can sleep until I know that Jamie's alive.
Sandy, really, I'm okay.
No, you're not, man. I mean, you're real sick. And getting sicker, in fact. You know, in a few hours, you could even be unconscious.
Then what?
something in before Matt gets back.
Hey, you two. Shut up, will you?
Yeah, man, sure. Lenny, listen, I think you should take a look at this guy.
What for?
Well, I don't think he's doing so good, man.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
You think there's a chance that they would kill him even though you brought them the money?
I can believe anything of these people. They've already beat him twice.
Badly?
Badly. Badly enough so he's in a lot of pain. Badly enough that he finds it difficult to breathe and move.
They're not treating him or anything?
These people could care less about hurting him. But it's not only Jamie that I'm worried about now.
What do you mean?
Sandy and Cecile are there, too.
They're captive?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, Sandy and Jamie exchanged identities, as I understand. It was Jamie's idea in order to protect Sandy, so it was actually Sandy who went into hiding in the Harold Clinic.
Where was Jamie?
He's been up at the cabin.
And that's where they found him?
And that's where they're still holding him.
And they thought it was Sandy?
Yes, I didn't know it was Jamie myself until I got the photograph.
What about Cecile? How did she get involved?
Well, evidently she didn't know about the identity switch. As a matter of fact, she went up to the clinic in order to see Jamie, and she was turned away. But she still didn't have any reason to suspect that he wasn't there until I told her that he had been kidnapped. Well, she knew someone was up there in the place of Jamie, so she guessed, quite rightly, that it was Sandy. Then she went back to the clinic to try to help Sandy get out so he could rescue Jamie. But in the process, they both got caught.
Did these people have any idea who Sandy really is?
We had them confused for a while, but when Cecile came into it, she inadvertently gave it away.
What do you think they'll do with Jamie and Cecile now?
Well, I've convinced them that I can come up with another $100,000 if they spare their lives, but I know it's quite possible when I get the money there, they'll just kill us all.
Mac, you've got to go to the police.
I can't, Mitch. This man up there is not only unstable, he's trigger-happy. He's sworn he'll kill all of us if there's even a hint of the police. It's just too dangerous.
That's right. He's threatening to kill you. You can't handle it on your own.
I can't bring in the police until I'm convinced that there is nothing I can do to save us.
Well, let me do something. Let me be of help in some way.
Yes, you can be.
Name it.
You must be with Rachel. Mitch, I don't know how this is going to end. And she may need you very much.
I will do whatever I can, of course.
I've never understood her love for you. And since I still love her, of course I don't like it. But I know that she loves you. And now I'm very glad of that. Because if this turns out like it seems it might, she's not going to have anyone. So you have to be there.
I'll be there.
Thank you. Well, as soon as the bank opens, I'm going to get the money and go back to the cabin.
Matt, be careful.
I really do wish you'd sleep, Rachel. You're going to have to stay strong through this ordeal. You can't afford to make yourself sick.
I'll rest later.
Well, I hope you will.
I really don't understand you, Alice.
What do you mean?
I appreciate everything you've done, but I don't really understand why you're here.
Well, I told you. I'm very worried about Jamie.
It's more than just worry for Jamie, isn't it?
I'm not sure what you mean.
We've never been friends. And all of a sudden you're here, and I really don't understand why you're here.
Rachel, I'm here because I don't think you should have to go through this ordeal alone.
But that's not the only reason, is it?
I don't follow you.
It's Mac, isn't it? You really care for him a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Do you love him?
Well, I don't know. I care a lot about him. I enjoy being with him.
Does that bother you? Yes, I guess it does.
I'm truly sorry that you feel that way.
Well, at least we understand each other.
Well, I have to go to work.
Thank you for staying the night here.
I'll stop by again later if it's okay.
Yes, I'd appreciate it. I really do appreciate your support, no matter what your motives are.
Why should I worry about what happens to him?
You better worry,
Why is that?
because he's Mac Cory's son. If there's something wrong with him, Cory's not going to come across with the dough.
What's going on?
Alexander here thinks there might be something wrong with the Cory kid.
Maybe we should do something for him, Lenny.
You got any suggestions? Well, should we get a doctor and have him coming in and out of here? We got enough problems on our hands.
Yeah, but Lenny, if something happens to him...
Yeah, I know. What is it with you, Hannah? Are you losing your nerve?
No, I am not losing my nerve. I just don't want to do anything that might sour Cory on the money.
Is that the only thing?
What do you mean, Lenny?
Don't you know what I mean?
I told you. That has nothing to do with it.
Okay, then make the Cory kid as comfortable as possible and shut up about it, all right?
Please, let me see if my husband's all right.
Oh, your husband's just fine, sweets. You just leave him to me.
You're not even ready yet.
What time is it?
I don't know, about 7:30.
7:30?
Yeah.
I just went to bed 4 hours ago.
Well, you said you want to get started first thing in the morning.
I know I did.
Well, it's first thing in the morning.
I know, I didn't exactly have 7:30 in mind here.
Well, I mean, I can come back.
No, I'm up now. Let me get some coffee.
Nah, I don't want any coffee, thanks.
Well, I want some. I gotta drink something to wake up.
Have you found out anything about where Jamie might be?
No. No one knows where he is.
Well, where'd you check?
I checked everywhere I could think of.
Where?
I checked Ada Hobson's. I checked the Cory house. I even went over to the penthouse myself.
Yeah, you said you were going to check there. Where else?
No, I went to Liz's office at the complex. I even checked the ledger.
The ledger? Jamie hasn't worked there for a while.
I know, but I thought maybe somebody had heard from him. I don't know where else to look.
I'll tell you, first, you know what we got to do? We got to get real organized about this whole thing.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I think we should make I think we should make a list of every place Jamie might go when he's not working. Well, that list is not going to be very long, since all Jamie does do is work.
That's not exactly true.
Oh, hi, Marianne. I hope I didn't wake you up.
No, that's all right. I had to get up anyway.
You know where Jamie might be?
Well, yeah, he told me once that when he needed to get away, he liked to go up to Mac's cabin.
Ever since you told me about Sandy, I did some checking up on my own. Came up with some pretty strange answers.
Well, what do you mean?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, I don't know what I would say.
Look, I don't know all the answers, but I do know a couple of things.
Well, like what?
For instance, I talked to Dr. Feldman at the Harold Clinic.
Why? Why did you do that?
I wanted to see if Jamie had heard from Sandy. But Jamie wasn't even there.
So?
Dr. Feldman said Jamie ran away.
Yeah, so what if he ran away?
Well, I think that's a little strange, don't you? Jamie would run away, seeing as how he's the person who checked himself in.
Well, what is it that you're driving at?
I asked Dr. Feldman to give me a description of Jamie. He described Sandy to a T. It was Sandy, wasn't it?
Yes. It was.
Why was he using Jamie's name?
Jamie suggested that they switch identities when he found out that Ilsa's people were trying to kill Sandy.
All right, then why did he leave the clinic?
Well, he found out...
He found out what?
He found out that they had captured Jamie and they're holding him for ransom.
They're holding him now?
They think he's Sandy.
Well, what did Sandy think he was doing?
Sandy is going off to rescue Jamie.
Oh, Melissa, why didn't you just level with me from the start?
I couldn't.
Why not?
Because Sandy called me and he told me under no circumstances was I to involve the police.
I see.
He thinks that Jamie will be killed if you're involved.
Well, he could have at least called me. All right, now where are they holding him?
Cory cabin.
The Cory cabin?
Yes. That's where Jamie was staying, and that's where Sandy's going. I'm sorry, Larry. I really am. I had no choice.
All right, okay, look, you didn't know what you were doing. You thought you were doing the right thing. I just hope it's not too late.
Are you going to go up there?
Yes, I'm going up there.
Larry, do you think there's still time to help?
Well, I certainly hope so. Maggie, listen, I need a patrol car with 2 officers. Yeah, I need it right away. All right.
Mom, this is something I have to do if I'm going to get my life in order.
Mac's convinced you to do this, hasn't he?
No, this was my own idea. Mac had nothing to do with this decision.
Jamie, have you really thought this through?
Yes, I have, Mom. And tomorrow I'm checking myself into the Harold Clinic.
How could you do it, Mac? It's your fault he's done this.
Rachel, I had nothing to do with it. This was Jamie's decision. I merely agreed it might be good for him. He's been kidnapped, Rachel.
Kidnapped? Who would do such a thing?
I don't know, but they think he's Sandy.
Sandy? What do you mean?
Rachel?
Mac, where's Jamie?
He's still being held, Rachel.
Why?
That's what I've come to talk to you about.
I don't understand. Why haven't they released him? You gave them the money, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but...
But what? Mac, Jamie's all right, isn't he?
He's going to be all right, Rachel, but there have been complications.
What complications?
They want more money.
More money? Why?
Jamie is not the only one being held there now.
Who else is being held?
Sandy and Cecile.
Sandy and Cecile?
Yes. So now these criminals know that Jamie is not Sandy. They wanted to kill Jamie, but I stalled them by offering to get more money.
But, Mac, I don't understand why Jamie's involved in this in the first place.
Rachel, he's involved because he came up with this very brave, generous scheme to protect Sandy. He found out about Sandy's predicament, about these people who were after him. So he had Sandy change identities with him, and Sandy went into hiding at the clinic.
That's why he didn't want any visitors.
Yes, that's right. If anyone had discovered it was Sandy, their whole scheme would have been blown.
But where has Jamie been all this time?
He's been up at the cabin.
He's being held at the cabin.
That's right. These people were tracking down Sandy, and they found Jamie there. They naturally assumed that he was Sandy, and their assumption was borne out by the fact that he had all Sandy's identification papers on him.
Wait a minute. You said that Sandy and Cecile are being held?
That's right, because Sandy was trying to rescue Jamie.
But how did he know if he was at the clinic?
Well, Cecile managed to fit the pieces together. And she figured out about this identity switch, so she went back to the clinic to help Sandy get out so he could free Jamie.
That's what she said.
Yes, what other reason could she have?
How did they get caught?
Well, Sandy almost had Jamie out when they made some noise.
And Cecile?
They found her outside waiting for Sandy.
What's going to happen?
I'm going to get the money from the bank and go back to the cabin.
Will they be released then?
I have their word.
Then it's almost over.
Yes, Rachel.
It's almost over.
What are you doing? What are you doing with that?
I'm carrying it with me.
Why?
Just in case, Rachel.
Just in case what? You just
Please,
told me.
Rachel, please.
Mac, you can't go up there with a gun like that. If they find that on you...
They won't find it, Rachel.
Mac, it's suicide to go up there with a gun.
Rachel, I know what I'm doing. Please don't worry.
How can I stop from worrying?
Because everything's going to be all right. Trust me. I have to go get the money now and take it to the cabin.
You be careful, okay?
What cabin are you talking about?
The one Matt gave to Cecile and Jamie as a wedding gift.
Where is it?
I think Jamie said it was somewhere near North Fork.
It's a 2-hour drive from here.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Of course it's worth a shot. Listen, I'll get upstairs and we can go.
Wouldn't it be a better idea to give him a call and see if he's picking up the phone? I mean, that way you could be sure.
You wouldn't happen to know the phone number, too, would you?
No, but I think it's listed.
All right, I'll find out.
I really hope I didn't wake you up.
It's okay. It's all right. How you doing?
Good.
Good. I'm fine. I understand you and Kit are dating again.
Mm-hmm. That's been going very, very good.
I'm glad. I think Kit really needs somebody now, you know? I mean, after what happened. Yeah. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
Well, it's all right. No big deal. I understand. So what's going on here? Your mother should be back soon, huh?
Yeah, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah? What are you going to do? That means you're going to have to find a new place then, right?
That's right.
Have you been looking at all?
No, who's had time? It's been so hectic. We're going to have to do something pretty quick, though.
Well, if you need any help, just let me know.
Oh, Joey, that's all right, really. I don't want to put you to any trouble.
Okay, I found it. There's no answer.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, he just broke out of the clinic. I don't think he's going to let everyone know where he is.
Yeah, okay, we better go.
All right.
Oh, I really hope he's there, Joey.
Yeah, me too. What are you doing?
Just in case we need this. Look, I'll call you.
Okay.
If we find out anything.
Good luck.
want you to go outside and take a look around. Don't argue with me. I want you to see if someone's nosing around out there.
Lenny, there is no one out there. Cory isn't going to be that foolish. He doesn't want anything to happen to these three.
Will you do what I told you to do?
All right, but next time you check, okay?
Hey, Lenny. I think you ought to let this guy lie down.
What for?
Because sitting up like this isn't doing him any good.
Too bad.
Come on, Lenny. Why don't you let him lie down on the couch?
Lenny, could I please check on my husband?
Why should I let you do that?
You can see he's not well. He needs someone to take care of him.
Well, if I let you take care of him, would you do something for me?
What?
Make me something to eat.
Sure. Lenny, can he please lie down on the couch?
Maybe after I eat.
What can I do for you?
You can level with me. I know what's going on.
What do you mean?
I know that Jamie's being held hostage.
How do you know that?
Look, it's not important how I know it. I know it. I just wish you people would have been straight with me. We've lost a lot of valuable time.
I didn't know what was going on myself until just an hour ago.
What do you mean?
I didn't know what was happening until Mac came just an hour ago.
Well, Mac's in town?
Yes.
I guess then the ransom's been paid.
They want more money.
Yeah, that figures. They get greedy. How'd you say Jamie was?
I don't know. I guess he's all right. I guess they all are.
All of them?
Sandy and Cecile.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
You knew Sandy had gone up to rescue him?
Yeah, I heard. I just came over here to check out my information. It seems it's all correct.
What are you going to do?
Look, I think everything's going to be all right. I want you to stay here and keep calm, and I'll get back in touch with you.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go help them.
You can't do that.
I have to, Rachel.
They don't want you up there. They told us they didn't want the police, that you're going to get them in danger.
Of course they're going to say that. But we've got to weigh the odds. I mean, I think they stand a much better chance of getting out if they have the police to support them.
I don't know. Right. I'm just so frightened.
Yeah, I know you are. Listen, you said Mac was in town?
Yes.
Where'd he go?
He went to the bank to get the money.
You think he could still be there?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Listen, can I use your phone?
Yeah.
Well, that's the last of it, Mr. Cory.
Thank you, Mr. Warren. I appreciate your speed in this.
Mr. Cory, I know that it's none of my business, but have the authorities been apprised of what is happening?
No, they haven't, Mr. Warren. And you mustn't say a word to anyone. This is extremely important. The lives of several people who are very dear to me depend on my doing it this way.
I'll say nothing, of course.
Thank you. I'll speak to you again shortly.
Yes, very soon. Be careful, Mr. Cory. Yes? Yes, put him on, please. Hello, Detective Ewing. What can I do for you?
Has Mr. Cory been there?
Yes, he has.
Is he there now?
No, I'm afraid you just missed him.
We just missed him.
Put it over there.
Hey, Lenny. You know that guy's not doing so good.
Lenny, please let me see to him.
Ah, I already put him over on the couch. Isn't that enough?
Please.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Jamie. Oh, he's burning up. He must have a really high fever.
Give him some aspirin.
Jamie. Jamie? Jamie? I can't wake him up. Lenny, you've got to do something. I can't wake him up. Jamie? Help me. You've got to do something.
Mitch, come on in. You heard anything more about Jamie?
I just saw him a while ago.
Mac? Well, he's back then. That means, Jamie's free?
No, not yet.
Well, he's all right, isn't he?
Well, he's all right, but he's not alone.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? He's not alone.
Sandy and Cecile are being held hostage, too.
Well, how did they get there?
Well, all I know is Sandy tried to go in and rescue Jamie, and they got caught.
Oh, great. Well, are they all still okay?
As far as I know.
Well, aren't they?
As far
Mitch,
as I know.
Please,
All
what's
right.
happening?
Look, all I know is Mac came back into town. He's looking for some more ransom money for the kidnappers.
And when he brings them more money, then the kidnappers will let Jamie and the others go?
There's no guarantee of that. Mac feels that there's a real chance that as soon as he delivers some money that the kidnappers will kill them all.
Rachel?
Mac is on his way to see her now, but I'm sure he's not going to mention anything about the possibility of what might happen.
Oh, I wish I could be with her. The children are here. I have to take care of the children.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to just give Mac some time alone with her.
You better go. You better go to her. I mean, you have to help her get through this. Go.
All right, now we're going to take this one carefully. I don't want any gunplay if at all possible. I want to use it.
Larry, what's going on?
We have a kidnapping in progress.
A kidnapping? Does this have anything to do with Sandy Alexander?
Among others.
Among others? You mean Cecile and Jamie Frame?
How'd you know that?
Well, this is something I've been trying to figure out, and I think I've just begun to put the pieces together. Now, do you know where they're at?
Yeah, the Cory cabin. We're on our way up there now.
Back there?
No, he came into town to get some additional money. But I tried to catch him at the bank, and I couldn't.
Oh, what additional money?
About $100,000, as far as I understand it.
Listen, Larry, I want to come with you.
I don't know, Lyons. This is pretty dangerous.
No, listen. I know the way, perhaps.
Okay.
I've been to the cabin before.
Look, we can't keep the press out of this anyway. I just want you to remember one thing.
What's that?
I want you to keep a low profile. Dead reporters make bad news.
You got nothing to worry about. I just hope we're there on time.
Let's go.
Jamie?
Hey, Lenny. You're not dumb, man. At least keep him alive until Cory gets back.
Lenny, you're going to have to help me here. I can't wake him up.
What do you want me to do? I'm not a doctor.
All right, at least let me get a cold cloth. It'll take his fever down.
Go ahead. Don't try anything.
You know, Lenny, you're really being stupid about this.
Shut up. I want your opinion. I'll ask for it.
Come on.
Lenny, please let me loosen his ropes on his hands and feet. I think it's cutting off his circulation.
Go ahead. Just a little bit, though. You try something, I'm going to be checking.
Starting to get a little redundant, Leonard.
Yeah, and you're starting to talk a little bit too much, kid.
Oh, yeah?
Keep your yap shut. I'm going to do it for you. And you, stop asking to let me do things for you now, because you've done everything you're going to do.
Cory's back.
Do you know where we are? Yeah, I think so. If the directions that guy gave us was right, we're right We're right there, which means that we're a mile or two away from the cabin.
You're sure?
Yeah, sure, I'm sure.
I thought he said to turn left at the first turnoff.
Yeah, he did.
How come you didn't turn off at the first turnoff?
I didn't see it.
It was about a mile back.
Well, why didn't you say something then?
Because I thought you knew what you were doing.
I'll tell you one thing. Once we get to that cabin there, Jamie better be there.
Well, if he's not, we got plenty of places to look. Mac Cory's got plenty of property.
I have to keep telling myself that I am the one who wanted to go look for Jamie with you. What a way to spend a day off.
Let's just go.
Oh, I'm glad to see you.
It's going to be all right.
How can you say that? Mac was here.
Yeah, I know.
He came down from the cabin. He says they want more money.
Yes, I know. I saw him earlier.
Why?
He came by to tell me that he didn't want you to be alone through all this.
He said that? I'm glad. I'm still awfully worried, though.
Why is that?
Larry was here. He's figured everything out. He's going to go up to the cabin now and help them.
I know. I think it's good that the police are going to be there.
No, he might put them in more danger.
It's all right. Larry will be careful. He won't put them in more danger.
Max says it's going to be over soon. Do you think he's right?
Yes, I do. I think it's something we need to think about.
Why?
Because after it's over, I think we need to think about you and me and getting on with our lives together.
Yes, I want that, too. It's just I can't think of anything else right now. I can't think of the future until I know Mac and Jamie are going to be safe. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, I understand.
I'm glad you're here. Please, don't let anything happen to him. Please take care of them. Oh, my Jamie, my sweet boy. Oh, God, help them. They're so young. Take me. Take me. Take me. Help them. Oh, God. Don't let anything happen to them. Don't let them be frightened.
I have the money.
Good. Keep an eye on him. I'll count the money, then we can get out of here. it's all here.
I told you it would be.
Looks like we're all done here.
And you're going to leave now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hannah and I got something to do first, though.
What have you got to do?
Just a little unfinished business.
What?
We're going to do what we came here to do.
You said you would leave if you got the money.
Did I? Oh, that's right, I did. But I never said you could trust me. And I think that Ilsa, whether she's in jail or not, I think she's going to be very pleased that this guy gets what's coming to him. I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Is he all right? Sandy, tell me. Is Mac all right?
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.